So guys, today we're going to be talking about grappling in an MMA context. Now, in general, all the good stuff you're doing when you grapple, that's good, and grappling broadly is good in MMA. There are differences, and I might do another video talking about how jiu-jitsu and grappling differs in MMA and in just sport jiu-jitsu, or what we're doing in the gym. But in general, they're all the same. You know, if you're getting into good positions, you're attacking submissions effectively, that's all good in MMA too. There's a different hierarchy, I think, of positional concerns and different positions that don't exist in fighting. But I want to talk about attacking submissions and grappling with MMA gloves on. So these are training MMA gloves. You can see they're a bit thicker than like fighting gloves. These are 8-ounce gloves or 7-ounce gloves. And this is what I want you to buy. If you want to do like MMA sparring, this is what you should have. Don't come in with MMA fighting gloves because you cannot use those when you spar. At least I will not spar you with those on, and I won't let you spar anyone else with them. You can do whatever you want in your backyard. These gloves have about as much padding as a boxing glove, but still are open and fingerless so that you can spar more safely. They do change things though. Okay, there are certain positions. So Mackenzie and I are in a over-under clinch type position. Okay, it's so much harder to get this through underneath our arm, like I'm trying to pummel to get an underhook, than it is with the bare hand. Especially if you're sweaty, the bare hand slips right in really pretty easily. Okay, whereas this MMA glove is big, it's bulky. Okay, it changes things. I have to open up space a bit more. Okay, so that's usually where I'm gonna start really thinking about like lifting and offsetting somebody to get my underhook a lot more. Okay, which is all good stuff to do, but it's more necessary now that I have this bulkier kind of grip here. Okay, to have to play with. So it's really important that we understand that. And if you ever think about want to fight in MMA, get some MMA sparring gloves. It's good for you anyway. And just come to grappling class and wear them. I'll never say you can't do that. Don't hit anybody unless I say you can. But just grapple with them on. Just get used to that feeling. It changes things. It's different. Okay. And sometimes we grapple with boxing gloves on when we're doing that. Okay. So we have to consider these differences. So we also want to think about subs with gloves. Okay. I'm down now. Let's talk about that. In some cases, it's an advantage. So if you've fought before, you'll understand that when going for like an arm bar, it's a lot harder for Mackenzie to rip her arm out, slide out with that glove on. Relax. You know, to have this, there's like a stopper. Her hand is big. In the same way it's hard to get your hand through into like an underhook, it's a lot harder to get your hand out now. Because I have this big, like large surface to grip onto. You are not allowed in MMA, by the way, to grip inside of your opponent's gloves, like put your fingers inside like the wrist strip, or here at the top, gripping the glove itself. And grip the whole hand, the whole thing, but not gripping your finger inside the gloves. People still do it, but it's not allowed. You can grab it. You can grip your own equipment. So you can grab inside, just like you can grip your own shorts in no-gi grappling. I can grab my own shorts or spats or rash guard, okay, or your own glove. That's totally fine. So that's another additional grip we can use if I'm gripping something to grab here. I think it's somewhat marginal, but something to remember. You can't. We cannot grip inside their glove. Okay. So it's important to understand that there are places where it can be an advantage. There are places where it's a disadvantage on your butt. Yep. So if I'm attacking a heel hook, for instance, say from a double outside ashi here. Normally, I want Mackenzie's heel on my wristwatch. Okay. I ran into this in my last fight. Get this grip. It was deep. It was set. I have good control over the knee line. Okay. When I go to finish, the heel kept slipping. This is a smooth, large surface in my normal position.
Hashtag sore loser 2020. Follow it.
All respect to Howie Tan, actually. No problem with that, guys. I hate DFL. Anyway.
Hashtag sore loser 2020. Follow it.
Such a sore loser. So I moved. If you move down past the glove, we're now on forearm. Once again, forearm has a problem of being slippery because it's muscle. It conforms more than the bony wrist. Okay, so I ended up having to abandon the position because I didn't like adjust to this reality soon enough. Alternate grips though. I reach across the cross grip and turn a little bit and get my own wrist here. Yeah, I can see his face. It feels great. And now you finish the heel hook. Okay, now we have a grip that doesn't involve the glove. Okay. So obviously this video, it can be an exhaustive list of like adjustments to make for the gloves.
Chokes. Go to chokes.
I mean, it's pretty much the same. One thing I will change, of course, your naked choke. From like a back mount position, it's harder to get under the jawline, right? Because once again, big bulky glove. So often what you see in fighting is people just go around the jaw, right? We're gonna choke the face, okay? You know, it's mean, but it's effective. Look at Conor McGregor and Habib Nurmagomedov, right? That was a classic example of a choke that had to be adjusted for the gloves, and you know, because it's hard to get under that jawline, especially the training glove. So guys, I'd say the biggest piece of advice for getting used to this difference is to get a pair and just play with them. We have some at the gym you can borrow when if you want to just play with it at first, but do get your own. It's kind of unfair to abuse the loaner gloves over and over again.
That's if we have them after this.
Yeah, we'll find out. Maybe that'll be something we have to eliminate in the COVID era. So guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mat.